Harrison Butker. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. This return starts at the 5. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Look hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Looking for a touch. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring it down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Pass caught by Mixon. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Gonna keep this one and go. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. First side.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, yellow. Hey, go going. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It is caught left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Hey, 43. Line. First side.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Working quickly here.
Hey, Sunday. First side.
Play action, Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it, complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. First and 10. From the gun, Stroud. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Stroud throwing here on first. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
South.
Working inside the red zone. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
It's second and goal. Trying again, following the sack. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Stroud on third and goal. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Strike.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pistol now for Mahomes. Buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes now. Escapes out to the left. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 4th down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Yellow.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Brown on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Hauled in by Worthy. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6.
Come back. Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. That one's complete right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Able to get it to Moore. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yellow.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. The back grabs it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, rip list. Hey, rip list.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Azeez Al-Shire has it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, Stroud. Finding Collins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Stroud off the play fake. Has his man. It's Mixon. Escapes a defender. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Quick throw left side complete. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Attack, attack! Yellow.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
A give left side to Brown. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Yellow.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal.
43! 43!
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Stroud throwing here on 1st. To left sideline, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
From the red zone now. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. That's more of the catch out left. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Brown again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
A give now to Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Color. Eye down these 2. Eye down these 2. Right side.
He's back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Doesn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Defender's smart there to get a hand on that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they bring him down around the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pass caught by Mixon. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here. On play action, here's Stroud. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this throw. This is caught inside the 15. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs need only one to take the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. They pull out the reverse. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And that one's going to hit the turf. Nico Collins, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. The screen pass falls incomplete.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And this is another incompletion. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Back to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play.
And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records, and that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. Looking to throw. And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Bronk.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. Going with Brown on the ground. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Play action, Mahomes. He's on the move. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Brown on the carry. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hero 15. Yellow. 15. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Easy.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Second and 10 now. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, rip list. Hey, 43.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He sends this one to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. They did it! He made the interception! And the Texans have some new life in the 4th. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Here we go.
Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference. The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A run with Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He's on the move. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On the ground, Brown takes out a one-stop. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Hey, 57, 57.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow. Right side.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll run again with Brown. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs only up by a few. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
They go right back to Sanders. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Yellow.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yellow. Hey, 15. What's that?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What's that?
Brown on the inside give. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Butker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw it. Stays in the pocket. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And And the Chiefs will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, Riplet, Riplet. 15, yellow, yellow, yellow. Far side.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker, so this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Yellow. Hey, Riplet, Riplet. Far side.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided